It's a killer arm workout today with Killer Kross.
That's totally normal. Don't flex or anything. Don't try, no.
Biggest man in the parking lot. Of course it's him. There he is.
Good morning. How are you?
Good to see you, man.
You too.
This is going to be a killer workout.
You bet your ass it is.
See what I did there?
I saw what you did.
Jeez.
Very coy.
I don't know if I'm ready for this.
You're not, but that's okay. You're gonna get pumped up.
It's fantastic.
We're gonna start with the most taxing exercise of the day, which is gonna be dips. Are you ready?
Let's do it. Am I ready?
I really want to focus on your tricep controlling this. Nice and controlled on the way down. Oh, that's low. Fire up.
Yeah. You're right. It's not just triceps.
You feel everything firing, right?
Yeah, everything. Are you gonna fill this arm with tattoos now?
Never.
Never?
Never. This is my mother's arm. She's not crazy about tattoos. She tolerates them. So I made a deal with her. When I was like 17 or 18, when I started getting tattoos, she was mortified. She's like, I hope you don't do both. And I was like, don't worry, Mom, it's fine.
So you get the left arm, she gets the right arm?
Yes.
I think the hardest part's the lockout.
Yes.
Mine's like shaking now. Look at that.
That means you're doing it right. Going to be encouraging everybody to do dips. It's going to be targeting a variety of different areas, a little bit of your shoulders, a little bit of your chest, but quite a bit of your triceps. And the way, there's a million ways to do dips. The way I think we should focus on doing them is making sure that our elbows are in. If you flare your elbows out, you're going to hit more of your chest. Nice and controlled on the way down. You really want to get the negative, and right when you get to that point, when you feel like you got to get back up, fire up with 100%.
And by the way, are you in the gym 7 days a week? What is it?
I'm training intuitively. You know what I mean? Everyone's going to bullshit you and be like, I get up at 4 a.m. I'm running outside before everybody else does. I used to do shit like that. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm very, very big on listening to my body. I eat when I'm hungry. I don't force food. And I train more or less when I want to. You gotta rest, you wanna grow, you wanna recover, you don't wanna get injured.
All right, so dips first now.
We're going to tricep pull downs. Some people call them tricep extensions with a cable. What I wanna focus on with you on this is take a high grab up here. Don't go low. When you go low, because you have the guards here, you don't have to hold this as tight. You'll get forearm activation, grip strength. Again, a small functionality thing or sport specific for wrestling. Whenever you grab somebody by the back of the elbow or the wrist, just having good grip strength. It applies to all kinds of stuff. So a high grab, and then as you go down, some people, what they do, it just hits a different part of the tricep. They'll flare their hands out like that. You see how the top hand is facing up? Yeah. Instead, what I want to do with you is I want to make sure the hand is down. This way, knuckles towards the floor. You've got the good horseshoe head. If you go back on the dips, you'll see that there.
Do I?
Yes, you do. And you can build that when it comes out this way. Yeah. If you want to hit the back, though, the longest part of the tricep, you want to make sure that the knuckles are basically going into the floor like that. So in amateur wrestling, when they're like right leg forward and they're here and the elbows are in, if you can get the neck in here, when, you know, pulling people down like this, boom, they go that way, under the belly, get it back. Good. Knuckles towards the floor. Oh, yes. Even more. Rotate your wrist down as you get to the bottom. There you go. Boom. Oh. It's all right here.
Oh, that's a game changer.
See how that's the bottom of the long head.
Maybe we should be demonstrating on your arm. But this is a much better demonstration of what's going on here, okay? This is much better. How old were you when you first started?
I started lifting weights when I was about 10 years old. You know, it was like these little 10-pound dumbbells in the house. So, you know, lateral raises, upright rows, they do deadlift with them and stuff like that. The only time I would ever lift weights with these little dumbbells was watching wrestling on TV. So when wrestling would come on, I was little. We had this little TV. We had carved out a hole at the top of the wall near the ceiling, and we put the TV up there, so we look it up, and lifting like that and trying to visualize, you know, when I was little to get big like the guys on TV.
This is proof that lifting weights as a kid doesn't stunt your growth. Okay, look at this.
I think that was based on a study of things being over their heads. Because if you think about it, with a barbell or loading something across your back as a child, as you are trying
Pressing
to grow,
your spine,
right?
Yeah.
In theory, that makes sense.
Sure.
And we're just shooting a breeze here, but I never did anything like that. Just lifting weights and stuff like that. Free weights, super light, high volume when I was little. You know, I'm 6'4". I didn't have any problem. I mean, maybe I was supposed to be 8'2". I don't know. Maybe I fucked the whole thing up.
Yeah, who knows?
I'll usually start my day off with first thing, a full bottle of water. Then I'll have my coffee. And usually I have pink Himalayan salt with my coffee. And again, intuitively, if I feel like it, I'll have like 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. I love that. Coconut butter, whatever the hell.
So a little bit of energy.
Yep.
Like the fats.
Yep. And I feel super focused. I'll listen to some jazz, Miles Davis or something like that.
Jazz.
Yeah, I get into it like a good, healthy place. My routine is ritualistic when I get up in the morning. I don't let any negativity in. I don't read any social media right when I get up. I don't want to know what's going on in the news, nothing. You're going to find that you are much stronger on this grip versus the last one. We'll just go to 100.
That's fine.
And squeeze it out.
Okay.
We'll start there. Very similar position with your feet. Knees bent so your lower back's out of the equation. Here's where we start, and the final motion is going to be fingers facing towards the body. You're going to want to kill the audio on that. It's going to blow everybody's ears out.
That. Jeez, do it again.
Nails on a chalkboard. Go to a V grip. Let's grab a V grip.
This one will make a lot less noise.
This is going to be earphone friendly. Knuckles down.
Oh, wow. Yeah, turn your wrist in.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you can, try to retract your scapula back here.
Oh,
Chest
yeah.
forward, shoulders back. There you go. That way your elbows are closer to your body.
Yeah.
See that?
Don't show everyone my farmer's tan. Do you do that thing where you forget what number you're at?
Always. And then
Always.
I punish myself and I'll go 5 numbers below what I thought it was just so I don't forget next time.
I'm like 8, 9, maybe that was 10.
Oh,
No,
it's a cardinal sin.
How long are you gonna grow this hair?
As long as possible until people start thinking you look homeless.
Wow, that's gonna be a while then. Because it looks like it's very handsome right now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's nice having hair again. It's been many years.
So are you gonna have like the old school like long wrestler hair?
I might do it. We'll see how long I can get this. All right, we're gonna do incline tricep extensions with dumbbells. Everything that we've been doing is nice and controlled on the way down.
Oh yeah.
Try to keep your elbows in. Don't let your elbows go out.
Yeah.
Elbows tight and up. Past the head. Almost like it's grazing your ears. And you go slow enough that you don't wind up dropping this on your face, right?
Don't they say in wrestling that the money's made here? All up here. Can't ruin that.
Nice and controlled, yes, just like that.
Oh yeah.
And again, it's going to be the length of the tricep and the back of the arm. Another thing too, always something to remember, your ligaments and your tendons and your muscles all recover at different speeds. Typically your muscles recover faster than your ligaments and joints and tendons and stuff like that, which is sometimes why, you know, people get hurt or injured over training, because they'll feel like the muscle, you know, recovers and they can hit it again, and they're right, but you know, you just have different nerve endings and your central nervous system doesn't tell you that certain things need to recover at the same rate in the same way. So this is one of these types of things, again, you know, not ego lifting will get you farther.
He said all of that with weights above his head. The whole thing. It was impressive. Wow.
Don't tell me you don't have 4 more reps in you. Come on, Chris, don't tell me it didn't happen. I was there.
Jesse Ventura's here?
I was doing tricep extensions in the Gulf of Tonkin. I'm a frogman, so are you, Chris. Come on now. We ain't got time to bleach here in the gym.
It's not about how hard you hit.
Yes.
It's about how many times you can get hit and keep moving forward.
This is gonna be a training session where we try really hard not to get hurt.
All right, so what's next here?
We're gonna do diamond push-ups. Again, sports-based, functional-based, for having to get somebody away from you. You know what I mean? It's the strongest you'll be with a push is gonna be when everything is on the inside.
Wrestling, you always want to be on the inside.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was fighting for the inside. I was a high school wrestler.
So you get it.
Not a very good one, but I was a high school wrestler.
But you understand.
Yeah.
You were sandbagging me when I was trying to talk to you about the snack downs. You knew exactly what I was saying. You gotta watch this guy.
I wanted you to explain it for everybody else.
I just get that. Oh, he knows! Look at that! Elbows are in.
Yeah.
Wow, now we gotta have an Inferno match. You realize that, right? Oh, yes! And this is where I feel good. Elbows are not exactly flaring totally out, but kind of like in the middle. Right about there.
Yeah.
Push.
Because everybody's thinking it.
Bang! Yeah, I'll take it.
And then elbows are in?
Not almost towards your core, not out here, but somewhere in the middle. There you go. Good.
Yeah.
It's almost like you gotta find it, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Perfect.
Since we're in here, can you do something to this?
What are you gonna say, kick?
Yeah, it's a kick. My tries are fried,
Good.
and now it's biceps.
We're on to biceps. We've knocked them out. This is a bit of a variation of something Kevin Rayleman showed me back in the day, the late Kevin Rayleman.
Yeah.
So essentially, the next 4 exercises we're gonna do are gonna be with these dumbbells right here, and we're gonna change the rotation of how the arm and wrist is gonna be coming up and the flexion, all that stuff.
Okay, so what does it start with?
We're gonna start with hammer curls.
Okay,
Very,
hammers.
very basic.
All right.
Let's go anywhere between 8 and 12.
Okay.
We got 5 sets. All the way up.
Oh.
So you see how the top of the dumbbell touches the shoulder?
Yeah, and like you can read it in the mirror.
That's right. There's a lot of people, and there's nothing wrong with this, it's just different, that will go to here.
Yeah.
That's gonna hit the low end. You can hit the whole thing coming all the way up.
I remember after our first interview, I saw you at like a convention a month or two later, and I was like, how do I get arms like you? And here we are answering that question, but your answer at the time was basically like things to really like extend the muscle out.
Yes.
And that's exactly what we're doing here.
Yep. And the smartest part about this too is, I know you can lift more than 35, I can lift more than 35, but when you're elongating the muscle at the tail end like this and it's under exhaustion, it's like, you might blow something, so there's no point.
The good thing about this exercise, the fact that we're using the same weights for all of this,
Yep.
people that are watching this can do this at home.
That's right.
You don't need a gym for this.
Nope.
It's such a different movement.
Oh yeah.
It's getting me from what we did earlier.
Yep. If you run into that issue with cramping and stuff like that, electrolytes, pink Himalayan salt, if you have potassium tabs or like cacao, has naturally reoccurring magnesium and potassium in it. You can have that as a supplement. I like numb tabs. Want to get you pumped up, Chris, come on. Don't bullshit me.
He's the diet. When I worked out with AC3, he knew we were going to work out. And he goes, when you're talking to Kross, close your eyes and you'll hear Vince Vaughn. Huh?
I've heard that before.
You motorboat son of a bitch.
So the next dumbbell curl we're gonna do is more of a standard bicep curl, fingers facing you and up like that. I think you can do elbows back, bend your knees a little bit. There you go. And if you want, you can lean forward a bit. There you go.
And you go both at the same time.
I do.
A lot of guys go single.
I'm not opposed to doing single either.
Little baby vein. Little baby vein.
I heard the vein whispering to me, "Why are you doing this to me?" There you go. There it is. There it is.
These pythons are gonna run wild on you.
Next curl is going to be quarter turns. Essentially, we're starting with a hammer curl position, and as we come up, we're going to turn the dumbbells into us like this. Multifunctional, hits different parts of the bicep.
Yeah.
And I try to bring them in on the inside.
See that?
Some people will take them all the way out here.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. However, if we're trying to hit different lanes of the arm, bring them in. Once you learn the meat and potatoes of everything, and you do it a million times, people start going somewhere else in their head they start showing up to train to just knock it out, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's better than not doing anything.
Yeah.
But just where your hands are going and where you're twisting and shoulder placement and stuff, it helps me focus into the exercise, paying attention to those little things.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, we've all done it, you and me, everybody's done it. We show up and we just move shit and go home.
Yep.
You want to get the most out of this because if you're training hard, it's always miserable. We're moving on to my favorite, number 4.
Jeez.
Up the middle, this
yeah.
way. You see what I'm talking about now? Back this way. Try to hold it at that sticking point. It might not seem like I'm holding it very long at the top just because I'm burned out, but as long as you can keep it there, even if it's just for half a second, 1 second.
Oh yeah. That's fantastic.
Yep.
Who for you was the body guy growing up?
Of everybody, of everything.
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger. I was huge into DC and Marvel Comics as a kid. But in terms of wrestling, I mean, probably Ultimate Warrior. You know?
What a physique.
Last exercise. So basically we're gonna do 21s with the barbell. That's gonna be 3 different ranges. We're gonna start very low, we're coming up to here and coming back down. Then we're gonna do full range. And then for the last movement, we're gonna go 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. That way we don't have to use our lower back.
Yeah.
We're gonna start from the top and we're gonna come down to here. For the next one,
Yeah.
we're gonna tie into this. We're gonna go over grip and do forearm curls.
Okay.
Because we gotta isolate our forearms before we go.
Okay.
And then most importantly, before you do this, you have to take your shirt off or it doesn't work.
Wow. Oh, jeez.
So for this one, man, I like to start with a wide grip. I'll go pinkies to the line. If you have a shot of that, right there. Pinkies to the line. And then we're coming up right to here. And give it a hold. Stack to the back. We're just repping out right now. Now, my hands are coming in.
Yeah.
Pinkies to right about here. We're going all the way up. Full motion. Full motion. Now we're going all the way inside. Man. Foot forward. That way we're not going to rock back and forth. We're going to try to get long. Right to there.
Man. That's the killer.
Yeah.
Get it? Did you get it? Killer?
Last one, over grip. Alternating. 9, 10, 11, 12. It's easy.
Easy, says the giant man over here. I think maybe I'll just sacrifice some of the strength by keeping my shirt on.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, I know it's gonna work.
I know I won't be able to lift as heavy.
Perfect, just like that. Targeting different areas of the head. Just like that.
This is the full range.
Full range. That's it. If you can, fingers up to the top of the shoulder as best you can. Your biceps may be so pumped it's as far as you can get, that's good too. And then it's in, start up high, and then yes, the foot forward, the foot back is important. Now you don't have to worry about your lower back. That's good right there. Bring it up. Good.
Wow.
Hands over. No, not done.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Forearms. Sorry. There you go. Twist.
All the blood was going to my biceps instead of my brain.
Understand.
Forgot about that.
Go to 12. 11, 12.
Oh, that's a good one.
Good one, right?
Look at that.
Look at it.
Look at it.
Try to. There you go. Look at that. A little potato in there.
A little potato.
Potato.
Look at this.
Shit works.
Man, and it's rock hard.
Good shit.
Wow.
Very good. So tell me what you think.
Oh, my arms, like I don't know if the skin can contain them right now. That was a great pump.
Good. You believe in what we did?
Yeah.
Good.
Will I be as big as you if I keep doing this?
Yes.
Dude, thank you for the massive arm pump here. Can we compare here?
Yeah.
Let's compare. You're a big boy.
Ah, come on now.
I'm a big boy who's 6 inches shorter than you. Yeah. Dude.
Bring it like this.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is quite the hug.
It's a cable grip. It's a cable grip. And he knows if I put my elbow down like this, now he's been fucking But he gave it to me, so I'm gonna let it go. My pleasure, man.